And welcome back to episode 3 of the Twins of the Fringe podcast, and today we're joined by a very special guest. We got Amelie Bardsley.
Amelie Bardsley.
In the room.
Yes, Amelie is our first guest on the Twins of the Fringe podcast. Of course, she had to be.
She had to make an entrance as the first guest. How are you, Amelie?
I'm alright.
Yeah, alright, cute. Okay, so what are we discussing today, Kai?
Today we're going to be talking all things growing up, theatre kids, dating icks, and hinge stories. That's what we're going to be doing today, delving a bit into the musical theatre realm.
Over there, and then delving
and a bit into the
dating.
We've got Amelie here, who was in Billy Elliot as a kid, and
back in the day.
Me and Taylor were also in The Lion King around the same time, so we can kind of relate as kind of like theatre kids.
But we didn't know each other.
But we didn't know each other, unfortunately. We met at Victoria Station in 2018.
Way after the musical.
Way after the musical theatre. But yeah, so we've got some questions for Amelie, and we're just going to be going into depth, really, of kind of what it was like growing up being a West End superstar.
A West End ballet girl.
A West End, what was your character name?
Karen Davidson.
A West End Karen Davidson.
Right.
So, we're going to delve in with the first question. When you think of your Billy Elliot experience, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
On the spot.
On the spot.
May I just add?
Well, just then when you said it, maybe the last show, because it was like kind of special for me. I got lucky because I was in the last cast ever.
Wow.
Like before the shows shut in London, so the last show was cool. But
I was in the last show.
I was in the last cast, but I wasn't in the last show. Basically.
Wait, did you do West End Live?
No. What they did was, because obviously there was 3 teams of girls, and they didn't know how to like divvy up like who would get what. So basically what they did is my team and another team got to do Saturday Night Takeaway.
Oh,
and then the other team got the last show.
Shine!
Because we were just all kept in this back room in the theatre with like tons of Costco food, like loads of tray sandwiches that no one touched.
Oh,
like they were all just there the whole day, apart from like the crisp or something. And they were, actually no, don't worry.
Wait, was you munching on the salt and vinegar crisps?
Probably,
Period.
maybe.
Okay, next question. What was the audition process like, if you remember?
For those aspiring to kind of go into the theatre kid realm, or even just the theatre realm, what was your audition process?
I think I auditioned once before I got it. I like, it's a very like deep memory. But then, I don't know, it was just, like, I was going to say basic, but like basic for people that know, just in the sense of like it was just like first round, second round, third round.
Did you have to dance, sing and act in the first audition?
So in the first audition, we had to dance, and I think with every other group of girls, they got them to sing Happy Birthday, but I think they forgot to with our... They said...
Wait, that's so weird, they got us to sing Happy Birthday.
Yeah, they got us, like, they forgot with our group, so we didn't... I never sang Happy Birthday, and they would also... I don't know if it was in the first round or second round, but they would get the smallest ones to scream, because the smallest one had to, like, scream in one of the numbers. And they forgot... Yeah, no, this is the thing, they forgot to do it in one of my ones as well, because the girl in my team, she couldn't scream.
Oh.
So, like... Yeah, other people, well, there's a recording of one somewhere, she just like, she could scream, but her voice would go, so she'd be like, ah!
Wait, so she got it and she couldn't scream?
She got it and she couldn't really scream, and then so when, there was that one part where she had to scream, and then there was another part where we all screamed, but she was the first person to scream, and I was the second person to scream, and so it was, we'd be doing like pirouettes and we had to scream for like whatever reason, but before we were like warming up, so I just screamed for her, so like she would start, and I'd just be like,
No,
really?
So I had to like look over my shoulder, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
I never knew that.
And then you had to keep dancing, and also you had to do all these little tests, like, because there was this one little girl who was very good. I think she ended up doing the tour, but she was so tiny that one of the guys had to sit down and check if she could reach because there's a part where you have to pick up the men's like helmets leaning over the chair.
She was that
bless, I remember she couldn't reach. She was like, and then she left like sobbing her eyes out. It was so sad because obviously she couldn't do it. She couldn't.
So she got kicked out of the show.
No, this is in the auditions. They were like, come here, let me sit down. Can you reach? And she was like,
oh, that's really
but
good.
I think she did the
Wait,
tour.
so how long was it altogether, the audition process to the show? Like, just, like, how long did it take?
Well, I think it was just 3 rounds.
Like, in the same month? We auditioned and we did 6 months of training.
That's what I think. That's what it's more like for the Billies. They have like Billy school that's for like 6 months.
Billy school.
Yeah,
Billy
I don't know.
Okay, if you could speak to your younger self right now, what would you tell your younger Billy Elliot self?
I would say live in the moment, enjoy it, which I think I did. I did do that. Don't stress about the other girls because, like, it was great, but it was very cliquey. Insanely cliquey.
Like you're trying to fit in.
Yes, like don't panic about it, which I don't think I did, but like I know everyone still, but like, you know, it seems like your whole life for the time
when you're
the
there.
show. Because I don't know, sometimes it was rough. Like some of them were so mean.
Really?
Yeah.
Not the theatre.
Yeah, no, I'm not like, but they were though, and I feel like they probably would know even now, and even now, like people change. I would never hold it against anyone, but there was literally like, because there was 10 of us, yeah, and then plus the girl that played Debbie, and I was the like top like of the younger lot, like the eldest of the younger lot, so I was kind of with them, and then everyone else formed like a group. They were called the Squad. And then they were really horrible to me on the last day. Won't get into it because I wore my shoes were so cool. They were kickers and they were like funky colours.
Wait, there must have been some nice kids, right?
Yeah, me and Scarlett Wennick were besties.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, me and the
Well,
whole
if any of
younger
those
lot.
theatre kids want to speak right now, I'll square up on you.
Like, I'll tell you, like, even...
What is a common misconception about being a West End kid? Are there any?
That we're annoying, that our parents are annoying, which the thing is though, sometimes it can be very true.
Were they like dance
That's
moms?
actually
Or like...
such tea. Misconceptions, I don't know, just that we're up our own arse. That's why there's a reason I never told anyone. Like when I started a new school, and then I still had people. Oh my god, the guys so like intimidated by you when we first started, because like obviously you were just all like, I did Billy Elliot, and I was like, get your facts straight, because I never said any of that, because I know the conception that gets put on people when you.
Oh my god.
Not me.
I never once remember you coming into school like, I did Billy. You would only kind of say it if someone asked.
If someone bring it out.
Yeah, or if someone was like.
Well, I feel like I heard it from someone. Not that you like was out loud
no,
about
that
it.
happens a lot. Someone says it and then someone in the room will be like, what?
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Wow. Would you do the West End again?
Yeah, I'd love to.
I feel like you could do it.
No, I would love to.
You're trained to do it. Okay, if you didn't play your role in Billy, which would you have played?
Oh, I'd love to play Debbie. Debbie, she was the main girl, and the thing is, none of us had a chance of being her because they only ever got them from up north, so they had the accent like already.
So specific.
So you can even
She
like
was
put on an
Thomasina
accent.
Fanny.
You can even put on like an accent in the audition.
Yeah, well, we all had to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
80s. Okay, if Billy was still a thing now, what role would you play?
I think about this sometimes. Miss Wilkinson, or the mum, the dead mum.
Is Miss Wilkinson the one that's like, morning girls?
Yeah.
Wow, you would
And shine. That's the song. Or the mum.
Okay, so this one's not about West End.
Moving into dating,
dating.
kind of hinge stories.
Okay.
Let's go.
What is the cringiest way you think you've messaged someone on Hinge? Like a first line. Or Tinder.
Or Bumble.
Plenty of fish.
You've never just sent a risky
No,
text.
like the first message, I've definitely been cringe before. I remember the other day I literally said to myself, that's disgusting.
What was it? Pull the message up.
Pull up the receipts.
I'll do it if you do it.
I was thinking
Where's
when
my
we're here,
phone?
we should do a thing where each of us have someone else's phone and we can scroll through the Hinge and pick one message to read. That's fun, that's funny.
Maybe. She knows.
The other day, I so weirdly was like, what's your style like? Just so that he could ask me, just so that I could send photos of my
Outfits.
And his response was so boring as
Oh.
well. I was like,
What, his style? Or just his response?
both. His style, for one, because I thought it might be quite... This is the boy that I was going to meet and then I didn't. Because I thought his style might be quite good because it was on his profile.
Was that
and then he was
matching
just
the
like, I
face?
tend to wear black. And that was it.
I tend to wear
And
that.
then I sent some of my outfits on like stickers, and he was just like, "Oh, cool." Literally.
This is what I'm
So
saying.
boring.
This is what I'm saying about him. Some people aren't serious. If you're not serious, get off the app.
No, for real.
So boring. And why would you match someone if you don't like? Do you get what I mean? Like,
Oh, I've definitely said something cringe. I can't remember.
Have you?
I don't.
You must have. Kai defo.
He said, "Hey you."
I thought that was a spider.
Stop! I'm crawling into a hole.
To be fair, I mean stuff like.
Hey you. Kai, come on.
No, this was in Oh,
You could do
Well,
better.
they said hey and I said hey you. What else do you want me to say? This was in December. I'm a changed man.
So now we're switching phones and reading through each other's dating apps.
Nothing to find.
We have the same kimono. What a great starting line. What a great starting line. We have the same kimono.
We have the same
What did she
kimono.
reply?
She said, "No wait, where did you get yours?"
Hey, you.
Wait, don't want to flex, but not only can I wiggle my ears, I can also do one at a time. Amelie said, "No way, that's something I've not mastered yet." He said, "Well, I've got the mind and muscle connection in my ears, it's unique." Amelie said, "You're clearly a special one." He said, "I'm glad you understand that." She said, "I really do. I can appreciate raw talent." Oh, that is so funny.
You've had enough.
Wait, I need one more.
No, give one to Taylor if I don't know.
Okay.
You've got nothing interesting.
I know, it's because I delete and download my dating apps like
Wait,
mentally.
I've spoken to you before. Oh, dang right. How come? Yeah, it's a laney now. Just totally the wind school for me. Exclamation mark. Being pushed in the wrong direction. Fair enough. To be fair, I've had mixed opinions on dang.
Someone liked Amelie's photo and she replied saying, "Tell me about dinosaurs."
Yeah, because on his profile it says like something about dinosaurs.
Okay,
Tell me.
I'm gonna find one more. Someone liked Amelie and his first message was, "Do you like raisins?" Amelie goes, "No." And then he goes, "How about a day?" God, imagine getting a message like that by Amelie. "No, I don't like raisins."
Okay, what's the most ickful thing somebody has done when you've met them for the first time? Yeah, ickful's not a word, but I just made it up.
Ickful is now a word.
Awkward smile, horrible laugh, bad BO.
I don't usually tend to meet people the first. And like one of the first things he said was like, "Don't mind the mustache, by the way." Like it should be here, and I was like, "It's alright."
The moustache?
Yeah, I don't know why he randomly had one that day.
Don't mind the
Don't mind the
moustache.
mustache, by the way. It's not supposed to be here, and I was like, "It's okay, love." It wasn't really icky though.
It's
It
random.
was just random.
Right, we're back. Cod and chips later, and
No.
so now we're gonna get into our top 5 of the week.
So, who wants to go first with their number 5?
I suppose Amelie should go first because she's our guest.
So it's giving Kill Bill.
Oh,
By SZA.
make him
SZA.
my It's
By
idea.
SZA.
Do you remember that meme I showed you? It was like zzz. At number 5, I've got Wild Jasmine by Joy Crows. Why you do me? Why you do me? Why you do me like? Why you do me? Why you do me? Why you do me like? Wild Jasmine.
Wow, that's a banger. Okay, my number 5 is Please Don't Leave Me by Pink.
Please don't leave
That's
me.
such an
old classic.
Yeah, it's a banger. Get it back on my Spotify.
The music video is a bit scary.
Don't leave
Hey, Amelie, 4.
Next one is one that I literally found like yesterday, and
Go on.
I just kept listening to it. It's called "I'm So Tired" by Kevin Kemp. It's kind of like, I'll play it with you. It's quite like mellow mood, like
Mellow mood.
It's just giving like, it's giving vibes. Yeah, I don't know, because I just thought I'll do like her recent.
Okay, at number 4, I have got Here With Me by D4VD. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how long it takes.
Oh, we're going for the mellow vibes this week.
As I'm with you, I've got a smile on my face.
Okay, My fourth song is Golden Hour. I've heard it all over TikTok.
By Juv.
Yeah,
Juv. Love it.
What?
Yeah.
When you shine, it's your golden hour. Okay, Amelie, number 3, hit us.
One that's like kind of a throwback, just an all-time love. It's Grace Kelly by Mika. I could be brown, I could be blue.
I could be violet sky, I could be there, I could be there. I don't think I've ever heard that song. I think I've just heard people sing it.
You know May Muller?
Mhm.
She's in the music video when she's really little.
But at 3, I have got At Last by Etta James, a classic. Yes.
Wait, the songs we're going for this week.
That's in my life.
Number 3 for me is I, You, Us by Ray.
I, you, us.
Never heard it.
Never again.
I probably.
Delete pictures on my phone. You know.
Bang.
You were never in my zone. What? Right.
So bang on.
Number 2, Amelie.
I had to put some sort of Kate Nash song in, but I didn't know what, so I put Mary Happy. I know you don't know her, so.
Go Kate Nash.
Mary Happy. Yeah, you make me very, very happy. It's not your kind of beat. It's like you must know.
It's given Lily Allen.
Yeah, they're very similar.
Number 2, I got Countdown by Beyonce. Me in my boot, riding all up in the with this chick right beside me. Ladies, if you're loving, man,
Show me the finest.
grind the pony girl.
Show me how you write. Number 2 is, of course, Flowers by Miley Cyrus. I love listening to
Flowers.
I love listening to it on the way to work. When I can't be asked to go to work, I play it
Hey,
on
my
my
lips.
ears and I'm like,
Cherry.
get me to work so I can leave.
Amelie. Oh wait, it's number 1 now. Your number 1 song. Unholy.
Unholy by Sam Smith.
Daddy. And Kim Petra.
And Kim Petra.
Okay,
Yeah.
number 1, I've got an iconic song, guys. We've got People by Libianca.
I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke banga. Did you check on me?
Wow, iconic. That's my number 1 song of the week, has to be. Taylor?
My number 1 from this week is Good in Bed by Dua Lipa. I know it's really mad. You ain't messing with my head.
How can it be your number 1 song if you got the lyrics wrong?
What? I know you're really mad.
I know it's really bad. You're messing with my head.
And I got the lyrics
mad.
Well, people listen to this in their headphones are getting a show.
Well, I think we're going to have to wrap it up here. Thank you so much, Amelie, for joining us here on the Twins of the Fringe podcast. Milan vlog coming next.
Yes.
What can we say? All we can say to that is oi oi. Going to Milan on Friday. By the time you guys see this, we'll be in Milan.
We'll be in Milan, wow.
Right, so thank you to Amelie for joining us in this podcast. And we'll see you guys in our next Freak Show!